Hey everybody, it's Jake Mace, the vegan athlete, and I'm here with my friends today. We got Brandon from Greenie's Garden. What's up, guys? Mr. Shamus O'Leary with Shamus O'Leary's Tropical Fruit Trees. And today we wanted to give a shout out to all the gardeners who follow us out there in social media land, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, and show you guys exactly how to dig a hole and plant a tree at your home.
Now, when you're planting a tree, you want to dig a hole that's approximately 3 times the width.
And so today we have this tree of this size.
Correct.
So you've dug a hole that is appropriate for this, what is this, a 2-3 gallon?
This is a 3 gallon.
Okay.
So you want to go 3 times the width and 2 to 3 times the depth.
So if somebody's getting a 15 gallon, go bigger and deeper.
Correct.
And you have specific ingredients to put in this hole we call amending the soil.
Correct.
Not just the native clay.
No. Never.
Okay. So what are the ingredients?
Okay, here's what we do. We do a third native soil, a third our soil, or something similar to it. And in our soil, which we call the Shamus soil, it's a quarter lava rock, quarter lava sand, and then 50% composted mulch, a couple different sizes.
And that's what we're looking at right here.
So we do a third native soil, a third our soil, and a third compost. We've actually already opened a bag of our soil, and then we have some of the native soil. Fresh, locally made compost.
And that's the key, is to get it alive, right?
Yes. And
Sometimes
you can see all the mycorrhiza growing in there. What we're going to do now is we're going to mix in worm castings.
So it's a 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, and worm castings.
Correct.
Okay.
Mix in as much of the worm castings as you can afford.
This is very nutrient dense for the tree.
Brandon, if you could mix that up for me.
You got it? Get it, Brandon. You've got a special ingredient that goes in the bottom of the hole.
Mycorrhiza.
What is this?
Beneficial fungus.
I'll flash the name on the screen right now. It's a weird name, mycorrhizae or mycorrhiza.
Yep.
And this stuff is going to do what?
This is going to grow into a spider web underneath the ground. It's a living organism, and it attaches to the roots of the plant.
Okay.
And the plant will uptake nutrients from wherever that web reaches. And it develops a lot stronger root system because of this.
Okay, here we go.
That's it. That's all you need to add.
So this mycorrhiza, if folks are here in the Phoenix area, they can get from Shamus O'Leary.
Right.
And if they're not, they can order it from jakemace.com.
Yeah, we do mail order.
Perfect. Let's add it in there.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Shamus, while Brandon mixes up some more, there's another step that's crucial to the success of this tree, which is the microclimate and location in which it's planted.
Identifying the best planting area that your tree is going to want, not you.
Right.
Where should that tree go? So full sun in the winter and kind of a filtered sun in the summertime.
Right.
And that's why it's here up against the pine trees and rhododendrons.
Perfect. Almost ready for the bingo.
Generally what you're going to want to do is cut the pot away
Yeah.
and remove the root ball gently.
So that's the right height there, huh?
Yep.
Perfect.
We're good there.
Perfect. Okay, so we've got now the appropriate level of soil where you're happy.
Yes.
And we got a little bit of a berm around the outside, which means the edge is kind of raised up, which is going to help to keep the water into the root system.
Right. And you can never go too high with the berm.
Yeah.
So in general, you're going to want a 4 or 5 inch berm around
Sure.
this tree to capture the mulch and all the water.
And on my Vegan Athlete YouTube channel, folks can see that we have to add to the berms all the time.
Yeah, usually a couple times a year.
Yeah, so it's an ongoing process to keep that berm nice, especially if you have dogs.
Right.
And now we're going to do a crucial last step. What's in the bag?
Neighbor's leaves.
Yes.
And this is mulch. You can never go too high with mulch. I like to have at least a foot thick, especially going into June. I can get away with watering my trees every 7 to 14 days.
Yeah.
Even through the summer here, because of the amount of mulch I use.
Plus it will keep the direct sun off the new roots and keep them cooler
Right.
in the summertime. And you're going to water this tree right away right now.
We're going to flood it.
So the temperature right now in Phoenix is about 100 degrees.
Yeah.
And so you're going to water it 12 gallons right now, and then about 3 gallons after that.
Correct.
And how frequently will you put 3 gallons on?
I have 4 different cycles. In the winter, when it's below 70 degrees, I'll water every 7 to 14 days.
Okay.
Spring and fall, when it's 70 to 90 degrees, I'll generally water every 5 to 7 days.
Huh?
Summer, which is going to be 90 to 105, 110, I'm going to water about every 3 to 4 days. And when we have the extreme heat, when we're above 110, I'm going to water every 1 to 3 days.
As needed.
As needed. You will have to get in the habit of checking your soil because everybody's soil is different. You only want to water when it starts to dry out. You don't want to water just because you think it needs water. You have to get down, check 6 inches in the soil, see if it's wet or dry.
Well, I want to say thank you guys for watching. Thanks to Shamus for letting us come to your urban farm here and showing your expertise. And thanks for Greenies for doing the work. And you can check out Shamus at his great Facebook page, Shamus O'Leary's Tropical Fruit Trees, or at phoenixfruittrees.com. You can go to Greenies Garden and watch their YouTube channel because they're just starting out gardening, so you can see a urban farm, the birth of an urban farm, at the Greenies Garden YouTube channel. And of course, join my Urban Gardening in Arizona Facebook group because Shamus and Greenies both post in the Urban Gardening group all the time. And you can follow me at Vegan Athlete on YouTube and jakemace.com. Thank you for the expertise.
Thank you, sir.
I hope that you guys will listen to the man.
Thank you for mixing.
And don't just listen, but actually do what he's saying to do in this video. And if you do it, you will have much more success with your fruit trees at home as well.